that special place in time. Yeah. Maybe when I get back, I can write a book about my travels. You know, about getting out of this sick society. Society, man.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Bottom of the Class Podcast, and I am one of your hosts, Josh Ford. To my left, I got Matt Rios.
What's up?
And in the corner back there, we got Jacob Height.
What's up, guys?
And then to my right, I got Madman Mason Flores.
Why am I always the madman?
Because you're always mad,
Never
dude.
mad.
Angry.
Tell Jacob to cheer up.
Yeah, dude, Jacob's a madman. I'm sorry. I was reading something.
And our lovely guest today, Stephanie Graham.
What's up, guys?
So, I don't know if we just want to jump into things, but I had something happen to me the other day that I wanted to address. So I went to Kroger the other day, and I guess I'll open up the question. What do you guys feel about like running into people from like high school, and then them being like, "Oh, hey, bro, like we should hang out sometime."
We already talked about that.
Yeah, well, it happened to me the other day, and it was with some guy that he was in a grade above me, and we're at Kroger, and he was with his girlfriend, and I was getting a bottle of wine, which I felt really inferior at that time because I just had a bottle of wine. Like he was with his girlfriend and had like groceries and like had a whole thing, and I just had like one bottle of wine. But I ran into him and he was like, "Hey, like I remember you," and I immediately recognized my news name. And I was like, "Hey, man," and he's like, "But I can't remember your name," and I was like,
"You lying?"
Yeah, I straight up told him. I was like, "Bro, you know my name," and he's like, "No, I can't remember," and I was like, "Okay," so I had to tell him my name, and then we like shot the shit for like half a minute, just like 30 seconds, and he was like, "Bro, can I get your number? Like, do you stay close by? We should like definitely hang out again. Hang out and like just like chill or whatever." And I was like, I should have told him. I was like, honestly, bro, I'm good. Like, I was like, you don't even remember my name. Like, I really don't think like we're gonna like hang out. And he was cool. Like, he was just like, yeah, like I understand, bro. I was like, it was good to see you, but I don't know. I like left, and I was like, man, like I don't. Why do people have to feel like they have to connect with me? Like I haven't seen you since high school.
Wow.
Well, it's true.
But you're
it's
really
true.
cool, dude.
No, dude.
I get it, Mr.
Maybe
Bitches.
I guess I'm bragging.
I agree with you, Mason.
Yeah.
But there's no point in that, dude. There isn't. You don't have to.
He doesn't remember your
everybody.
name, but he wants to hang out with you.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't
That's
remember my name. Yeah, there's no point in it. I guess I am an asshole for doing that, but I mean, let's be real. Like, are we gonna hang out? No.
Probably not, no.
No, I saw him.
Not now.
I saw him. I never hung out.
Probably not now.
Well, I never hung out with him in high school. Like we were in baseball together, and so like we saw each other in baseball. Like maybe said a few words to each other, but then like he acts like we were like long lost friends. That, so there's no point.
Maybe you always thought you were kind of cool, and you were always blowing him off.
I wasn't, dude. I was like a fat kid that played video games all day. I wasn't cool. I'm probably cooler now than I was before, in my opinion.
Oh,
Maybe.
are you boosting yourself right now?
Dude,
This is the ego trip.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes.
hey, bro, you give him one bang, and all this is what he turns
It's
into.
all, I'm not even halfway done with it, too, man. Wait till I'm done with it.
Oh my god. What do you think, Stephanie?
No, I gotta be honest. I try to avoid people from
Yeah.
high school for the most part.
That's what I do. Like, I try to avoid them, and then it's until we make eye contact where I'm like, well, fuck, like, I have to talk to
Dude,
him
that's
now.
the
Like,
worst.
I don't want to, like, I have to, though. Because, like, once they recognize me, I can't go back.
Oh, I can.
So you
Okay,
have
my
to.
thing is plug and chug. Like I will say, hey, see me on social media, or hey, go watch the podcast. I won't ever talk to you again, but yeah, you can always listen to my shit.
That's really smooth, Josh.
Yeah, it is.
Pluck and
Pretty
Chuck, you
smooth.
just
Plug
come
and
up with
chug.
that?
Nah, I've been saying that shit. Plug and chug.
Where'd you get that from?
Plug and
Be honest.
chug.
I'm
Is it
saying.
Chuck or Chug?
It's chug, dude. Chug it, choo choo. Train, man.
Keep it going.
Plug and chug. Keep it going.
Okay. Okay. That's good. You saw that, you said?
Always. Dub Nation.
You always thought of that. Oh, tomorrow is the big 2-3 for Josh.
It is
It's
big
Josh's
2-3.
birthday tomorrow, guys. Josh is turning 23. No one's gonna like him anymore.
Another year.
What do you
dude.
have planned? What do you want to do, Josh?
I mean, so I'm going hiking with you tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna go hiking.
Which is, it's going to be wild, I guess. I don't know what, I don't even know. Where are we hiking tomorrow?
So crazy. What do you get? You
Yeah,
gotta like
dude,
hike
it's
back.
raining.
You gotta like hike backwards.
Dude, we should hike blindfolded.
I'm not gonna hike blind. This isn't Bird Box, dude.
It could
We're gonna
be.
go down a river.
Could be just have people yelling at us thinking that we're monsters, like fake the whole thing. It'd be wild.
All right, here's the thing, Josh. I will buy you 2 premium Snapchats that you done.
Oh my god! Again with the premium.
Yeah, I found a few candidates for you. I want to
Oh
go over
my
with you
gosh.
later if you're interested.
No, I'm
I feel
not
like you'd probably like them.
I'll even you can either have 2 premiums or 1 OnlyFans for like someone famous.
That's a tough choice, Sean.
It's not a tough choice. Hey, for the big 2-3, I'm gonna say it again.
I'll just get you a pocket
I'ma say
Bible,
it
dude. My
again.
bad.
I do not buy premium snaps or OnlyFans.
Anymore.
I have never done it and never will. Period.
Would you come up with anything else you wanted to do? Because you were trying to brainstorm like a few days ago.
I was trying to, man. I think I'm going to end up going to the lake, too. Also with Mason, coincidentally, I think. But yeah, I just want to chill out this year a little bit. I think the last couple of years is just getting fucked up. Not this time.
How wacky did you get?
How wacky? It's not wacky, it's wasted.
No, I've already been through the whole phase of getting trashed. I don't want to see. There's no joy in it, honestly. I don't enjoy getting.
Yeah, it's not a victory anymore. It's just kind of pain.
Yeah, I also
victories
enjoy.
previously.
Yeah,
It was a victory.
You'd wake up like this.
But no,
I enjoy being able to leave places. So if I'm not having fun, I'm trying to like drive home, not like be stuck there, like just miserable.
big facts.
So
definitely.
But yeah.
But anyway, segue into here, Stephanie. So what you been up to? I know you're a Twitch streamer, right?
Yep. Yeah, I just did a stream this morning. Hit 700 followers.
700?
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah,
Congrats.
it's been going good.
But you started like 3 months ago, right?
Yeah, I started at the beginning of April, so we're approaching 4 months.
And you're already at
That's pretty fast.
700.
Yeah.
704 months.
Yeah.
Dude, we're at like not even. half
They
that.
don't know. They don't comment on it.
Just come over to Twitch, man. They got podcasts over there.
Oh,
we
y'all
could.
do have podcasts
Yeah.
over there.
Y'all do.
Y'all
Yeah,
do.
y'all do. But we've been thinking about streaming and stuff, even though it's like complicated for us for trying to figure that out. I think me and Matt were sitting down trying to figure everything out.
It's not that complicated. Josh just has zero drive whenever it comes to trying to figure something out.
That's
I have to
zero.
initiate it first.
That's not zero.
Don't you have the thing for it?
Yeah, we do.
Capture
No, he
card?
don't have the thing. I have the thing for it.
Hey, what are you talking about? The Elgato is definitely in my room.
That's fine. And we can talk about this later.
What you mean?
Sure, cool.
So your wallet's looking mighty fine.
I mean,
Elgato.
you bought it. You bought the Elgato.
Oh, okay.
You bought the Elgato for sure.
So does someone just like ask you to not ask you, but like encourage you to do it, or you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna stream?
Yeah, I had always wanted to do YouTube, and I attempted to do that. I first started with my sister, and we got like a video out a year. So like each year we did one video.
Was it a
for,
gaming
like-
video?
Huh?
Was it a gaming video?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I started with another channel with Ben, and our schedules just weren't working out, so we couldn't keep up with that. And then decided to try streaming out.
Ben is Stephanie's boyfriend.
Yeah,
For those.
fiance.
Shout out to
Fiance.
Ben, dude.
Extra shout out for getting engaged.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thanks. Yeah, it's super exciting. But yeah, he's the one that encouraged me to get into it, honestly. Twitch was still pretty new to me. When I started, I had watched a lot of like competitive matches on there, but I hadn't really explored like the other channels or anything. So we're just diving into something really new when I started.
How do you keep
It's been
conversation
good.
going in
Mhm.
Twitch? I can't. I feel like if I'm playing video games for like hours,
I
I
will
can't.
zone
I can't be
out.
talking the entire time. Like I can't keep my viewers
Yeah.
interested.
It definitely helps when you have people in chat talking and asking you questions, but I started out playing with other people, so we had a conversation while we're playing, and that makes it a bunch really easier. But you really just kind of have to like come up with something, honestly, like make fun of yourself, like just whatever, you know.
I dig
And then
that.
surely someone's gonna jump in and say something, you know.
Yeah.
But-
Do you find that? I guess what do you generally like to stream?
Rocket League.
Rocket
You know
League's the
what that is?
go-to.
Yeah.
And then like Rocket League is a pretty big game that a lot of people like to play. So how do you like? Is it just by like a stroke of luck? Somebody will like come across your stream that's happening, or is it like?
Yeah, so it's kind of like a smaller game compared to other ones. Like I was streaming Overwatch, and that's huge. It's so much bigger. So I switched over to Rocket League, and it does have a decent sized audience, but it's a little smaller, a little less people streaming it. So you have a better chance of people coming by. It's a little bit about luck too. I got rated by Linkaroo, and he's a big Rocket League YouTuber. I think he sent like 100 people over to my stream once, which
Wow.
was insane. So it definitely is about luck sometimes, but
Were you talking to him before, or like he just randomly stumbled upon you and was
no,
like,
it's just something you do. If you want to, you can just like at the end of your stream, you can just raid someone with all of your viewers and just send them over to someone else's stream and just kind of surprise them.
So it's like a
support
channel
them.
That
switch.
is
It just
awesome.
Yeah, you can host or you can raid. Hosting doesn't send the viewers directly to the stream, but raiding will like force them over, basically. So like they have to go over.
what do you mean
and then-
force? Like I thought like, so it's not just
Yeah,
like, they
it,
don't
like-
like tell them to go here, they force them?
Yeah, hosting just shows the other channel on your channel, and then raiding like switches over to the other person's channel, if that
That
makes
is
sense.
legit.
So it puts them
Okay.
in their chat
Oh,
automatically.
that's pretty cool.
So you're more likely to get them to stay if people do that than just a host, if that makes sense.
So how many I guess like pretty big guys that have you run into? Because I saw just recently, didn't you did something with that girl that like threw a cat backwards or something, or that she threw a dog or something?
Oh no, I didn't do anything with her.
Oh, okay.
But I had my cat around me
Doesn't
yesterday, and they're
affiliate
like, "We don't eat cats around here, guys." But yeah, I've had some other streamers raid me. I think there was a girl with like 26,000 followers that raided me at one time with a pretty decent sized viewing.
Has anyone
but-
inquired about bathwater yet?
No one's talked.
Not yet, no.
No, we'll wait. We'll wait for that. That might happen. We'll see.
I mean, by any means.
Yeah,
That's my
I know.
theory.
No, I was watching a podcast about that, and I think someone was saying that someone did a test on the water to see if there's any actual
DNA?
human DNA in it, and there wasn't any. So
Wow.
people are like,
Wow.
"Oh, we can sue you now because you didn't actually take a bath in the bath water or
I mean,
whatever."
how they gonna know?
I
Dude,
know.
we can sue. Let's order some bath water and test
But it's
it.
not that.
Josh just wants to order bath.
But it's not
But
like.
we can test it.
Why are you?
We can use the bathwater I already ordered. I have it in my room right now.
But like, why are you faking it? Like, it's bath water. Like, it's so easy to make. You just take a bath and then use that water. Like, why do you have to fake?
Yeah, but the genius is that you just send them soapy water.
You don't have, you don't have to take a bath. You can just send them water.
Like, you're really honest, dude.
Dude,
If
I
someone's
would.
buying your bath water, you're like,
Yeah.
I remember.
what is it
like,
called when you're steeping
testing
in it for
kits,
like
yeah.
how long?
I don't know, but I have the testing strips and everything to see. I don't know.
Testing strip. No, you were real technical about your bath water, huh?
You just finish that bang. I just want to.
I just hope more people will end up selling bathwater. Okay, I feel like there's a big market there that's not tapped into yet. All right,
Bottom of the class
Yeah, I'm
bath
trying to-
water. Hmm?
Oh,
we could.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I think people would buy my bathwater, right, guys? Right.
You could have like
Jacob?
hair ties. You could have like Mason's hair ties.
Or
Yeah,
makes
I
its
could.
Oh, there
hair.
you go.
Yeah.
We cut a lock of your hair.
Dude, I've yet to find the perfect hair tie. All mine's are like way too big or way too small. I don't have a perfect one yet. Like the small ones stretch out and snap, and the big ones just stretch out, and it's like there's no like elasticity anymore. And it's an ongoing thing. So
I can't relate.
it's a
Yeah.
struggle, man.
I guess.
Yeah, you and Steph are the only two that can relate to that.
So I do have a question though. So there's obviously a market for everything everywhere. Bath water being one. Streamers being, another thing people like to watch them. With Ninja leaving Twitch, there's been a lot of talk about maybe Twitch slows down its momentum that it has, its
Yeah.
hold on streaming.
Yeah.
What do you think that means for, I don't know, smaller streamers like yourself or something?
Yeah, I don't feel like Twitch will slow down. I think it'll be a win for both, like, platforms, honestly. The people that are streaming on Mixer, will get a better chance of having people watching them. And the smaller streamers on Twitch will have a better chance of getting viewers, I think it'll be a win-win. But it is interesting, like, for such a big streamer to just switch over to another platform. So he had to have gotten, like, a lot of money
Oh, yeah.
from it. And I checked him out the other day. I guess he was streaming during I don't know what it was, but at an event or something. Yeah, and he had like 82,000 people watching him. I don't know if that was like the people from the event watching him or if it was just like,
See, but
I don't know.
That's like a lot of people, but from what he like used to have watching him, like that's like kind of low for him.
I mean, he's been averaging about like 45,000, I think, recently. I guess his peak of his career has, dropped down a little bit, but that's still really good. Like,
is he still doing Fortnite?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where do you go? He went to
Mixer.
Mixer.
I never even heard of that.
It's a Microsoft streaming service.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a perfect time for him to switch, though.
Well, that's it's good to have competition. Like, there's nothing to oppose or counter like what YouTube's created. Like, there's not another video sharing service like this, like YouTube is. So that if they want to, I don't know, start screwing people over, which I think is what I heard Twitch was doing, kind of. Yeah. I don't know. It helps things kind of better for creator and consumer.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of talk about like policies on both platforms, just like Twitch favoriting people and not banning people when they should ban people. But I haven't looked at Mixer's like policies yet, but I have seen some talk about it being unfair, I guess.
So like when you mean they should be banning people but they don't, like what?
Oh, like for Twitch, like there was that whole Alinity thing with the cat thing, the vodka thing with feeding her cat vodka or whatever, and people were like, "Why isn't she banned yet?"
It's the cancel culture. Cancel culture tries to take over.
They're like, look at this example. They banned this person for 14 days for tossing their cat, but she never fed her cat vodka. I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of like YouTube, where it's like some people will get more affected by it than others on YouTube.
You can't get everybody.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they run it. But
so Twitch is Amazon, right? Mm-hmm. Backed.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are they really?
They're like Amazon Prime.
Which is why a lot of people are upset,
sub.
because it feels like they should be maybe helping their content creators or people bringing traffic to their site a lot more, and they're kind of not paying them as much as they definitely can.
Yeah.
But another thing I've been seeing on the internet, have you seen that Jeff Bezos' yacht that he has? It's called like Fox something. It's like the most incredible yacht I've ever seen. It looks like a Carnival cruise ship almost.
Dang.
Really?
It's really amazing.
Do you think he has a lot of friends for that?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Or is it just people that just like know him that he invites? You know what I mean?
He probably has a few friends. Maybe about 6. Jeff Bezos probably only has 6 friends, I think.
You think so?
Yep. At the most,
probably
at any point in time.
Man, dude.
I mean, I feel like you got that much money, you just invite a random amount of people on the yacht.
Like a Gatsby type.
But people complain a lot that Jeff Bezos is, with all his money and all his cash flow, is not making a difference in the world, fixing this and that. Do you think he should have to do that with his funds?
With his money, should he be obligated to give back?
Not necessarily obligated, but like maybe he should do something. Like he should feel like he should do something. Maybe not he's obligated to do it, but
that's actually a pretty good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
because I've thought about this.
I think
this is hard.
Can I hear your while I think about my answer? Can I hear
yours? Yes,
I'm
gonna preface this by saying that if I had Jeff Bezos' money, I'm buying that yacht. Okay. 100%. But I'm gonna fix one thing only. There's millions of homeless people, Flint still doesn't have the water. Poverty across the entire world is, hard to deal with. You can probably solve a lot of that. I'm going to fix one thing. And I think I'm probably going to do, help the homeless in one country, though. I'm not going to do it across the whole world, no matter my cash flow. I'm going to pick one country, and I'm going to do it.
What's that country, dude?
Dude, probably like Luxembourg or somewhere with one homeless person.
Oh my God.
Isn't that a city?
No.
Where's Luxembourg?
It's like between 2 countries. It's like a dot on the...
I thought that was in Germany.
No, it's probably next to Germany, I think.
Oh, okay. Is there like an epidemic there, or did you just randomly decide?
Well, no, it's like one of the wealthier countries.
So you're gonna help them?
Yeah, no, the homeless.
Oh, okay.
But it's gonna be one place, so people can't ever say that I'm not doing shit. That's the reason.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
maybe fix the water situation. I'm picking one thing, and that's it.
Yeah, definitely fix the water.
Because then after that, you know what people are gonna do? They're gonna be like, "Well, you did that. Well, how about you do this thing?" I'm like, hold on, man. Yeah. I've done my part.
Yeah.
Yacht time.
I think the only responsibilities maybe not the only. I think a big responsibility corporations should have is, with all their profits, is making sure that one, their company is being ran like ethically and like environmentally consciously, and two, they're taking care of their employees. Like as long as like no one's getting shafted while they're making profits, I think they should be like fine to do whatever they want.
And pay taxes to fund a universal basic income.
I agree with paying taxes. Sorry, but they should definitely pay the taxes. Yeah, Jacob, we can step outside and discuss this, Jacob.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, but I think I would want Jeff Bezos definitely to do something. He's got to help somebody. And I'm pretty sure he is. He's probably donated to some like small organization.
How much has Amazon helped you in your life?
A lot, dude.
Drain his
So
wallet.
much time
Quit
saved.
telling Jeff Bezos to help people, all right?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, he is like, yeah, he's helped us.
He doesn't have to. You're right. He doesn't have to. But I would want him to help more people. 'Cause that's a lot of fucking money. How much is he worth?
Dude, but you can't
$5
take
billion?
any.
$5 billion?
You can't take any of it with you
Just
when you
lost half
die.
of it.
But $5 billion? Yeah,
You
if I
can't
spend
take
it.
any of it with you.
If I'm 70 years old, I am not holding on to like billions of dollars. I mean, he's not 70, but I'm just not. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Like I'd give it away.
No.
Well, I'm sure he's doing something with it.
Not all of it.
I work for it,
With,
so I'm
with
gonna,
all of his companies and stuff combined, he's worth $165 billion. That's with all of
Jesus
Amazon
Christ.
stocks. So
So
I don't
so
know
you-
his personal net worth is though.
So you think that he, because of his success, he's obligated to give back in a different way other than what he provides?
No,
with his
It's-
business?
I think
not.
he should feel that way.
No, I'm
though.
asking
Yeah,
Josh
but
because
he's
Josh said that.
He's no. I'm agreeing with Matt. Like he's definitely not, but I feel like he should do something. Is what I want him to do something.
I feel like our
Not that he
country is
has
moving
to.
closer to that being an obligation. If that makes sense. Like
Mm.
so many people expect it now that like if you don't, you kind of like you're seen as like a bad person.
Yeah.
So it's becoming an obligation.
Is that socialism?
You can call it what you want.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, going back to like the streamer thing, that's kind of like people feel obligated to do like charity streams and whatnot after you get a certain hit a certain following or whatnot.
So you think Bezos should do something?
Bezos.
Bezos? I don't know his name.
Who's
We're
that,
talking about
dude?
someone else. Midsummer.
I mean, if he wants to buy me like a new gaming computer, I'd be down. But yeah, I don't know. It's
So
Interesting.
I was looking for the thing that I saw where it said all the shit he can apparently do, and here are a few examples. Which one would you pick? In American homelessness, so maybe I'd do that then. Maybe I wouldn't pick Luxembourg. Eliminate malaria. Apparently you can do that. Give Flint clean water, rebuild Iraq, rebuild Puerto Rico, or end world hunger.
Damn, that's.
He can do that with his
torn.
money right now.
I'm saying he could do all that stuff with his money right now. All of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'm doing one thing.
And you're gonna do the homelessness?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should help the veterans out. I mean,
They're
it's-
homeless.
Would that be ending current homelessness or ending future homelessness?
That's a good question.
Because you can house everyone in the street right now, but then more people just get homeless again.
Just build more houses. It's like money. You just print more of it if you just need it. You know, it works out that way.
Do you think that unmotivated will just end up settling for that then?
Are you asking me?
I guess anybody.
What?
They settle for homelessness, so they'll settle for free housing.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you
Yeah,
think people
that's true.
who are like a step above homelessness will be like, well, this situation of having shelter is better than my situation, so I'll just do that.
Oh, you think they just give up and go into the free shelter?
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean everybody's seen a favela before in
Brazil.
in Rio. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like they're not homeless, but
I
but
feel
my
like,
tin roof is not dope.
yeah, I feel like we need to like help with like health as well if we do the homelessness thing. Like just giving someone a home's not gonna
So you should
do anything
get rid of their malaria.
or whatever they have. I don't know, just help with
I'd
like
cure
basic
malaria.
health needs, I guess.
That would be my
Universal
thing.
health care is like one of the biggest things I think needs to happen.
I think. Can we
Healthcare
all-
being given to people who need it.
Yeah.
Can we all agree on that?
Yeah, I think we all agree on that.
As long as you keep the private sector.
What does that mean?
So basically, like, Like Bernie wants to eliminate the private sector, so you have to opt into to government-issued health insurance. I disagree with that. I think if you wanted to pay for your health insurance to get your own doctor, things like that, like a trusted doctor that you want specifically, I think you should absolutely be allowed to pay to get better insurance. More off the premiums and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
That's the private sector. Being able to pay insurance companies still for your own private insurance.
Gotcha.
So the thought process behind that is that there's more competition,
Not,
or it needs more competition.
Not necessarily competition. I think because the low income people will want the free healthcare, whereas people who are very established and they have a good career and things like that, they may not want that baseline free healthcare. They'll want something better for them and their family. And I think they should have that option to be able to purchase that for themselves and their family.
I can agree with that. Yeah. I think if you can afford better healthcare,
So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, free healthcare, but with the private sector, and businesses being able to give their employees healthcare as well.
Jacob, I can't wait for you to run for president. It's gonna be you, man. It's always gonna be you.
Dude, Jacob's gonna be the one that overthrows the government. Dude. He's
I
gonna
can see it.
lead a rebellion.
He's gonna televise the revolution.
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna profit off of it.
You said he's a prophet.
No, I am
He's,
though.
he's like, no, I am.
Well, Stephanie, I have a question from you, from a listener and a friend,
All right.
sort of a friend, a little bit. This is from a friend of ours, Alejandro. He wants to know if there's a game that you like to play, but you're bad at it. Do you have that? Or on the opposite end, a game you kind of don't want to play that much, but you're pretty good at the game.
I mean, I was pretty bad at Rocket League when I first started streaming, to be honest, but I think this is like one of the first games that I've actually like tried to get good at, so I would say I'm pretty bad at like
Whoa.
most, because like I'll just play a game just to play it, just to enjoy it, you know? It's kind of like Super Smash, for instance. Like I played that every single one like growing up, but I didn't really try to actually figure out the moves or anything. I just play it. Yeah.
It is fun no
You
matter
definitely
what.
should, yeah. It's awesome.
It's fun, you know?
So with Rocket League, did you look at it more as like, oh, I could probably get popular by playing this game, instead of like, oh, I enjoy this game?
Well, yeah, kind of. Because I wanted to start streaming Overwatch, and that's the game that I really enjoyed. I was okay at it. I wasn't the best, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I also played Rocket League on the side, too. And I didn't feel like I was as good at Rocket League, but figured, you know, I had a different audience, so I should probably just try to do this. And then once I got into it, I thought I would try to, you know, get better. I was like, okay, there's a lot of good people around me. It's time to step up my game, you know, change my controls, settings, and
Whoa.
So do you do fixed camera or the free moving?
both.
Oh, really? Okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Like has anybody played it here?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I thought the pros do like, they don't lock the ball anymore. It's just like they control the camera. Isn't that
Oh yeah,
like,
you
isn't
can
that
go
better?
like off and on ball cam.
Do you play with lock ball on? Ball?
I do, yeah. I have to
I
know
play
the
with
balls.
lock ball.
I'm so bad at
Y'all are
Rocket League,
crazy,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, no, it's hard, dude. I can't,
Dude, I tried to-
drive around and
It's
like
hard.
still.
It's the most frustrating game I've
It's
ever played.
tough. It's tough.
That's
Especially right
what I
now.
was thinking about when you're saying you weren't pretty good at it. I figured, like, I mean, I've seen people play it, and, like, you know, you can do cool, you can have something cool happen to you or
Yeah.
something, but I don't feel like anybody's playing the game is, like, just killing it at Rocket League, like you yourself only. But I'm sure people can,
Oh, no,
but I'm
people
just,
do,
yeah, but
Mhm.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's tough to do. Whereas, like, Overwatch is, like, you know if you're going off, like, you know,
Yeah.
for a fact.
Who's your main?
Who's my main in Overwatch? I'm like a healer main. I would say so.
I support that.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
I
Good
see what
support
you
character.
did
You didn't plan
there.
it. You didn't plan it.
I appreciate that one. Yeah, I'd say Moira, and then for like DPS, I'll go with Mei or Pharah.
Dude, Mei is so fun, dude. I remember when I played
She's so
Mei, when
much
I played
fun.
Overwatch, dude. That was like I love Mei, dude. It's just like she can like do everything, like the wall, just piss off your teammates if you wanted
Dude.
to.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you're playing against her, she's so annoying.
Wall.
But if you get to play her, she's a lot of fun.
I feel
Yeah.
bad because I never really got into Overwatch. I always played Paladins instead, which
Okay.
just kind of the rip
I've
off.
played a
But
little bit
I
of
like
that.
Paladins. It's nice.
Yeah.
Never played Overwatch before.
Really? It's actually really fun.
It is fun. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to start up with Paladins.
I've played Paladins before,
okay,
and it was just like, I was like, this would probably be fun if this wasn't like a shittier
like
free version.
Great value. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, don't shit on Paladins. It's dope.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, fuck y'all, dude.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Josh tried to get me into it. I did get into it for like a couple weeks. We never played.
We never played?
You're always with your freaking party of like 12 people, dude. But
Dude, you know here they're gonna increase the party size.
that's not good for you.
It's not. It's so loud as is right now.
Yeah, but
It's so loud.
why do you do that to yourself?
I mean, it's nice to
Dude,
have
if it goes
everybody.
over
It's
4,
nice.
I'm like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Josh Ford's had some friends beef pretty hard over lack of party invites.
Oh yeah, always. Because someone gets left out and people get butthurt.
So
Yeah.
exclusive, dude.
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
I like pretty often if I'm online, I'll leave my party and like start a different one if there's too many people in it. So I hate when there's like if there's more than 7, I'm out. I can't even fucking. I can't even.
That's where you draw
I
the
can't
line.
even hear, dude. I'm like.
Yeah, exactly. You start talking
I
over
just
each other.
fucking and then like everyone like has mic noise to some extent,
Yeah.
and it's like all you hear. And like,
Yeah.
wait, if no one's finally talking, you just hear 20 different
Some dude just like fucking with this mic.
frequencies of buzzing. I'm like,
And
fuck
some
this,
people,
dude.
the echoes too. Some
Yeah.
random people have echo. Yeah,
Yeah,
gets rough.
dude.
Gets rough.
So
Yeah.
Josh, how are you gonna combat this, dude?
Combat the party size.
Yeah, the party size.
I mean, do what I
you're
usually
you're just gonna
do.
you're just gonna stick with it.
No, I mute people when it gets too loud.
Dude, whenever I find an opportunity to get into Josh's party, like it's a blue moon thing. Like I'm like, oh shit, like his party's actually available to join. I'll join it, dude.
It fills up so
And
fast.
Josh is never talking,
Josh never talks.
and his friends are just toasting him the entire time.
Sounds like this podcast.
His friends are toasting him, and they're also not even talking to each other. It just sounds like they're having individual conversations, and there's 8 of them.
Oh my goodness.
It's always it's those two things like that, and then always one guy at any given time. Josh Ford. Hey, Josh Ford. Like someone's always trying to get your attention. I don't know why, dude.
Always, man. I don't know what it is, but people like me or hate me. I don't know. I do get toasted.
I know which one. I know which
That-
one it is.
Usually, if I'm not there, it means I've gotten toasted to a point where it's time to dip for a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So have you thought about any other games? Or are you gonna stick with those two for now?
Probably those two for now. I've thought about hopping on the Minecraft bandwagon lately.
No, it's
so,
gonna, I feel
We
like
thought about doing that.
Minecraft's like a popularity roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like, it gets,
PewDiePie-
like right now, PewDiePie really hooked it
PewDiePie
up.
had
Oh, yeah.
a live stream on DLive, which is like not even. It's like the 3rd most popular streaming site with 100K viewers.
Really?
It was Minecraft stream.
that's crazy.
You think DLive like sponsored it, or like asked?
Yeah,
them,
DLive
paid them to
sponsors
do it?
PewDiePie to stream
Oh,
on,
really?
on their website.
So he doesn't do Twitch at all.
No.
Damn.
DLive exclusive.
Is DLive more of like? Because I never heard of that. Is that more of like
So-
a European streaming thing?
For what I don't know where it's based out of, to be honest. I literally downloaded it to watch PewDiePie's Minecraft live stream.
What are you doing, Jamie?
What?
Oh, get them Googles in, Jamie. God.
Oh.
I don't really know. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. If you guys would like us to replace Jacob, just let us know. We're really interested.
Tweet
to
at
see
us.
if
Tweet at
somebody
Jacob.
has.
It's based out of California, so I doubt it's.
Oh,
it's-
really?
Oh, okay.
It's really for European streamers, but PewDiePie's.
I saw
Obvious.
PewDiePie play Minecraft on it. was a YouTube video the other day, and it was him doing I think it was called Skyblocks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With Ken.
With Ken.
Ken,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, that shit was hilarious.
He has he's on like episode like 18
Yeah.
of like a whole series of like
Yeah.
30-minute episodes.
The one with
Yeah.
Jack Black. Has
I've
me
watched
dead.
I've watched every single
So
one of them.
good.
Yeah, the
So
last time I
Yeah.
saw
I-
Very
PewDiePie
entertaining.
was in high school when he did Happy Wheels, and then I was like,
Jesus
I was like,
Christ.
oh,
Oh,
this
that's
guy.
old.
I was like, this guy is like, I guess he's kind of funny, but I never
When
really
you
got
looked
into
at his subs and it was 10 trillion.
No, I just never got into like just watching people play video games, and then Parag actually told me, he's like, bro, you gotta watch PewDiePie
Shout out.
play Minecraft, yeah. And so I gave it a try, and dude, I was laughing pretty hard. So I'm gonna finish
Yeah.
that whole Skyblock series. And plus, it was really cool to see like this. I don't know if you've ever seen like anyone play the Skyblocks map, or whatever.
It
but
made me want to try it.
yeah, it's really cool. A lot of thinking involved.
Yeah.
But
I
you
love
definitely
Minecraft.
have to like be above the learning curve of Minecraft, because there's like some intricate stuff you need to know, especially with like even the
Oh,
first
sure.
like block. But yeah.
Yeah, dude, I mainly played it in high school, so there's been so many updates since then. Just
Oh
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
There's no I downloaded the PS4 one, and the PS4 one's like, I guess it's like popular friendly, like for the population, for those who like are still like aren't like hardcore Minecrafters. Because I mean, eventually with the PS4, I mean like the console ones, like there's like a point where you can't really do much else. But like with the PC, dude, there's like so much more added to it. And it's a whole thing.
The PS4 version is less similar to the PC version than the Xbox version.
Dude, speaking of PS4 version, dude, hey Sony, step it up. I'm trying to play with my friends on the cross-platform, and Xbox and PC can play together. I think the Switch can too, but Sony just won't hop on with the fucking cross-platform, and it's really frustrating.
That is an issue.
Yeah.
Was it Rocket League's the only one? I think.
Yeah,
and
you can't play.
Fortnite,
You can't get in a
Fortnite.
party with them. So,
Fortnite.
Yeah.
like you can't speak online with them. You could just play with them.
Wait, what? With like
If
the Switch wanted
if
to
you
play with
cross-platform
Xbox?
Rocket League, you can't like talk.
Yeah,
What?
like in the game chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't really communicate.
I guess that's
with
why
each
there's
other.
like Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which Discord is very dope.
That's
Yeah.
kind of annoying when you go to type in chat and then you say something and then realize they're like on Xbox or PlayStation and like, well, they can't see my message.
Oh, they can't even see the message.
No, they just see like the chat, like the little built-in game chat commands.
okay.
That's awful.
Yep.
What? That like kind of defeats the whole.
Oh my
purpose.
God.
It is. It's terrible.
Why isn't the news talking about this?
It's just texting. Why can't we make that happen?
Yeah.
Just text
Or even
them then.
talk, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna go to Sony right
I
now.
want to
Cross
text
Twitter.
on my
On
PlayStation, which is
Twitter.
way harder.
Cross-platform parties, man.
Yeah.
That's what's got to happen.
That's gotta happen.
I was just, thinking about updates for the systems or something to where you can make that happen. Another thing people were asking for like the longest time was group FaceTime. Never do
Never
it.
use
On
it.
console?
It is no.
Oh, it's just like okay,
FaceTime.
like iPhone. Okay.
Worst thing ever added to the iPhone.
Group FaceTime?
It's useless.
Why?
Have you done it?
Yeah, I did it yesterday.
It's just a shit show every time.
I guess I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed doing it. What are you guys having against it? What?
Why are you getting so
I
offensive?
haven't.
Yeah,
I
what
haven't
is
tried.
I'm just trying to
Well, I want to know
understand
what
you.
I want to know what's so bad about it.
How much is Apple paying you for you to ride that hard for them?
I mean, it's just like it's like a half step above just like a group call, I guess. You're just able to see their faces, but there's no like
I never do those, I guess, too.
group calls.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess that explains why you're so biased against it, dude.
Yeah.
Because I actually do these things, so I guess I am favoring it because I actually utilize them.
Well, we tried a group, FaceTime call before, but Jacob, he's got to go smoke a cigar with his friend. His mom made dinner.
This is
What
true,
have
dude.
you?
It's messed up, bro. Where you at?
Right here.
All right. So another thing I've been seeing on Twitter most recently is this thread of body modifications that people have made, and the one I think is super dope is the tongue forking, where you split your tongue down the middle. You can control both sides.
Yeah, you posted on Twitter, and I was going to say something like, you have time to delete this before you get, like, clowned on for it. But now you bring
Clown
it
for what? Clown for what?
the snake tongue thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get clowned for it.
Yeah, probably.
My tongue's like that.
Yours is not, but liking
Well,
it is a
then.
little weird.
How's that weird?
I just find it weird. Personal opinion.
This man, dude.
What do you have
It's,
against it?
I think it's strange.
Yeah, well,
too.
exactly.
It's a
I'm just thinking it's not I'm putting horns in my head. It's just you're splitting your tongue.
It's unnatural, I guess. That's bad. That's
Real
not-
quickly, were you born with that nose ring?
Yeah.
I was gonna say you got a nose ring in you.
Yeah, I was actually.
That's crazy.
First instance ever. I don't know. It's just
This is why we need Jacob on cam, dude. I need a Jacob cringe compilation to be
No,
made
it's
at
not.
some
It's
point.
not cringe.
It's
a
cringe.
little cringe.
We'll get a Jacob camera.
No. I'm against that. I like having just a voice in it.
So what would you do to your body, Matt, if you could modify something?
If I could modify something,
Yeah.
I would probably. So, have you ever seen where people make themselves taller?
No, how do they do that?
Oh no!
Oh, don't they cut the bone in half?
Yeah, they do it in
Yeah.
China.
Gross.
They do it in China a lot. So it's like at your femur, just cut that shit in half, and then implants.
And just how
That's
long does
not
that
okay.
take to grow? I feel like, dude, like wouldn't that take like years for the bone to grow back?
Oh, probably, most definitely.
Yeah.
So you're just like in a wheelchair for half a decade.
Yeah, I'll probably do the tongue forking. Honestly, when I look back at it, at least I could probably like do some dope shit or something.
You do tongue forking?
Yeah.
I can't do that, man. It's just too strange to me.
Yeah.
Like, people can do what they want, but it kind of creeps me out.
What would you do then, Josh?
Oh, there's nothing.
You're perfectly content with the way you are?
If my options are tongue forking,
Your
You
options
don't wanna,
are
like-
body modification.
You don't want to like
literally
artificially implant like a visor in your shit.
you know what? No, I would put a phone, like a phone, something like right here.
In the most unusable location on your body.
Maybe like I understand like right here.
That,
Like, you know.
for people that don't know, it's like my shoulder area. That's where it's gonna go. Just like pop it right there. Hold on to it.
It's just like those cringy ass things people wear when they go on runs
Oh,
to hold their phone on their arm.
It's just my phone.
You just have
They're
a
so
permanent
bad.
one.
Oh, I always felt like that would be weird.
I tried to use one of those ones. No, it doesn't work. It's
Doesn't?
not
I don't know.
No.
Just
I feel like
just hold it or like put it in your pocket and just be okay with the swing, man.
Does it get like caught and like yank out sometimes or what?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
okay.
didn't have Bluetooth at the time or
That's like-
anything.
dude, I
so
don't-
like, I had a cable, you know, it was just getting in the way of my arm and all this other
that's
stuff,
awful.
and just
Dude, I don't know what it is, dude, but like when my shit gets like snagged, like my headphones get snagged on something, I get so pissed. Like
Dude.
it's like a next level like anger that like
Me
never
too.
knew I had. I'm
Headphones
like,
get snagged.
and it's not like a inconvenience. I just plug it back in and like be on your way. But dude, I get so
Yeah.
pissed, dude. I'm like,
No,
I
I
don't know, it
feel
just
that.
ruins my day.
for sure.
You gotta hop on the Bluetooth headphones.
True.
Yeah, well, I got those AirPods now.
Oh.
Yeah, I got them.
Ooh,
Got them
AirPods.
gifted.
Oh,
It was
Your
a,
dick's
it was,
big.
it was a birthday gift. Okay, I'm not going on my way to buy AirPods, dude.
Right.
I
That's
want-
exactly what someone who
As I drink
definitely
my
bought
Bandy.
AirPods.
I have one single AirPod that I stole from my friend.
Really? Does your friend know you stole it?
Pretty sure. He gave it to me to use for a short period of time.
One AirPod.
Yes. And then I
Idiot.
never gave it back. I still have it.
Hey, dude, Seth only has one AirPod.
Which one is it?
Ooh.
I don't. I think it might be the left one.
I have the left. So if it's the right, we can.
You just wear it upside down.
I could do that. That's a good idea.
Would that work?
No, Josh.
I mean, we could put some duct tape on it. Make it work.
Would it work?
If I were to modify something on my body,
How far do you have to go for it to be considered like a body modification?
I don't know. Josh's was unmodified, definitely.
No, and look, you put it right here.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
a-
make phone calls
it's more of
from
an
your
implant.
shoulder. That's what I'm saying. Make phone calls, play your music, all right here.
Yeah, but they have those bone conductor like headsets and
Those are pretty
phones.
legit. Yeah.
dude, I was just
Why would I implant a device in my arm?
I don't know why people do that stuff.
There's people that actually like put ink in their eyes to like make it
Yeah,
completely like
yeah.
solid
Yeah.
color.
That's
Saw a girl go blind because of it.
Yeah, I saw that.
It
Sued?
happens. Yeah.
I don't think so. You kind of signed a waiver to make it like
Yeah.
incapable of suing tattoo artists most often.
But it was only one eye. I saw
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
the one I saw, which is
I think so.
Yeah.
She had an allergic reaction to the ink.
I think as far as cosmetic, I definitely want to do the heterochromia. What do you call that thing? Where it's like
What?
two different colors.
The heterochromes.
What do you call it? When you
I don't know what
when
you're
you make your
describing. Your
eyeball a
eyes
different
different
color. Isn't that called like?
I don't know the name of it.
But other than that, dude, I would happily jam a steel rod into my spine to keep my back straight forever. Because I have the biggest slouching issue, and I feel like I'm past the point of like getting it fixed.
my
That's
uncle
a
has a
tree.
metal rod on his spine.
Really?
He'd probably really highly recommend you didn't do that.
Oh, is
Probably should.
Well,
To be fair, he got his because he broke his back, and it was like at the time that's how they fixed broken spine.
oh, okay.
They
He
probably
wasn't a
moved
piece of
like-
shit that just lived his whole life slouching.
on. Yeah,
that's like the same
got
thing
ran over
they
by a car.
told you to do in kindergarten
Jeez.
to like a flower that was wilting a little bit. You put the pencil on it and
Oh yeah.
Tied
Oh,
it
yeah,
up.
yeah. What's up with your family and their broken backs, dude?
It's a problem, isn't it?
You ever fear for your own back?
A little bit. It exists in my mind of like so many people in my family have severe back issues that are like they're not caused by injury. They're just genetic. But
Have you ever consciously thought about not doing something because it might hurt your back?
no, honestly, maybe I should. but I
drops
don't.
one thing and he's like, it's not worth it. I'm not
No,
putting
yeah.
myself in that position.
My whole high school career probably didn't help because I lifted so much.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But I mean, my brother had back issues starting like senior year. He started to get them.
That sucks.
and they're already like pretty bad. He's
These are
22.
rough.
Yeah, they are.
Shout out to Josh. Sorry about your back.
So
So I learned the other day that people's knees don't crack as often as mine do. And
Mine crack all the time.
Yeah, because I like bent over one day and like my friend was like, "Dude, what the hell was that?" And I was like, "What?" I was like getting up. I was like, "What?" And I guess it was like a serious thing. Like my knees cracked a lot, and she told me that I have like early signs of like I don't know what you call it, like arthritis I guess. And then
She's a doctor.
No, she's a server at Olive Garden. But I mean, I trust her word still. Like she sounded confident, so you know. But I think I might like.
Sounded confident.
At 24,
That's all it takes, dude.
you're probably
sounds
good.
confident.
you're probably
Yeah.
good.
I don't know.
Hey,
Sometimes
but I
it's
feel
just-
you on that because I can forcibly like pop my knees like at will.
Yeah, I just crouch and it pops. Did
Yeah.
y'all not do that?
Might do.
My left does.
I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Okay, no,
It's
mine's.
just, it's the
mine's
thing.
definitely
It could be
worse.
just like a tendon thing, not necessarily like a bad thing.
Tendon.
Might just be blowing an ACL. That's all.
Maybe.
That's all.
It just sometimes they click, like not like in a bad way or anything.
Click.
Yeah, like your tendons.
You guys ever broken a
ligaments and
bone?
stuff. Yes.
How's it feel? Is it really painful?
If for me,
No.
it felt like just like a bad jam.
Yeah, it
Does it
really
hurt?
didn't hurt.
Yeah.
I think like spraining something hurts more, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Tearing a tendon hurts more.
Oh yeah. For
Than
sure.
breaking a bone.
Not that I've done that, but
Really?
Yes, significant.
Because it's like burning, huh?
It feels like you got like a really bad cramp before.
Yeah.
Like almost feels like it cramps so bad it tears. That's how it felt. Like
Yeah.
because your muscle like
Jeez.
tightens up a lot.
Yeah.
That's how it felt when I did it.
no, yeah, that would hurt so much more.
So that like was like significantly more painful than breaking a bone.
Yeah, no, I think because I broke my right wrist and left ankle at the same time.
What the hell?
How?
Because I fell off a horse.
Oh.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But I think the worst part was just, like, getting x-rayed. Like, the break didn't actually hurt. It was just, like, when they had to, like, move it to get x-rayed.
They're
Yeah.
rough too.
That
They
one-
don't
that
give a
did hurt,
shit at
Yeah.
all.
Now you mentioned that.
Just put your
Yeah.
arm right here.
'Cause-
just
To, like,
get
move it
around.
this way, move it that way.
When I broke my thumb, they thought I tore a tendon, not just broke my thumb. So they were doing like stretch test on my
Oh,
thumb
jeez.
to see because they would X-ray it in one spot and then they'd X-ray it the next, and they would did it to my other thumb. And if this one stretched further, they would know that there was tendon damage. And it did a little bit because I partially tore the tendon, but they didn't realize I like fractured my thumb alongside it. So they were just pulling on my
Shifting the
fucking
bones
broken
around, dude.
thumb for like 30 minutes, and
Yeah.
it hurt so bad. But I didn't want to say anything because like.
Could you like hear the bones like rubbing against each
No,
other?
because I didn't have a clean break. It was a fracture, so the bones were like connected still.
Yeah.
Jacob, don't you have patellar tendonitis too?
Just tore it.
The hell is
Yeah,
that?
I mine was a partial tear. Was yours full?
It was like it got to like a 50% tear.
That's how mine was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's awful.
What's a patellar what?
It was a partial patellar tendon tear. So
What's a patellar tendon? Like,
Connects
It's what
it
connects your
basically
kneecap to your leg.
it connects your quad to your shin. It's a tendon.
No,
that
me,
goes
I know
all the
what
way
it
across
is.
it. I tore mine right under my kneecap. Basically,
Jeez.
made my quad useless and my left leg.
it's awful.
I
Did you
feel
have to
like
do injections?
No, I straight leg braced for 2 months, and then I did physical therapy.
Yeah, I did injections. I should have did physical therapy.
Yeah.
It was awful.
They told me if I did injections that I would probably rupture it fully.
That's
Jeez.
dope.
What did I do to my body?
dude, I've been wanting to like.
That's why Josh always pulls a fucking hammy every time we play volleyball, dude. He just serves and his hamstring goes out, and that's crazy to me. That is mind blowing.
It was tweaked. It wasn't pull. It was tweaked.
tweaked.
You're doing meth now.
Who's doing meth?
You.
I never do that.
So I've been thinking about consulting
Anymore.
a doctor about this, but I'm a millennial, so I don't go to the doctor.
Just ask your Olive Garden.
Yeah, do you have that Olive Garden friend sounds qualified?
But does anyone else like when you like turn your head, get this like sharp pain sometimes? Like
My brother does. He talks about it a lot.
really?
Yeah.
So-
So that's probably not good.
Okay, so, but that's not like a normal thing.
I don't get it.
It's probably a back thing.
I didn't know if like maybe like the way you shift your like one of the discs like pinches a nerve or something. I thought-
Chiropractor. Go.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so that's okay. I'll definitely because this has been going on since I was like maybe 7. I just
Yeah.
never like.
Maybe ask like the Olive Garden friend first, just so you don't waste money on like a chiropractor visit
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like that. But outside of that, yeah, probably.
Serve you up a nasty chicken parmesan, dude, and give you advice.
Dude, Olive Garden sucks, dude.
It does.
I
It's really
fucking
not
hate
good.
Olive Garden.
Their breadsticks aren't even that good.
Yeah.
Like, I was so fucking pissed the first time I ate them because people were talking them up so hard. Dude, they're Olive Garden. Yo, Olive Garden breadsticks. I ate them. I was like, this is a very, very below level breadstick.
Well, I think they got worse though. Like
Yeah,
since
I
I've
think
been back,
For
it's
sure.
not like they used to be.
No, I agree. And do they still give out like those Andes mints at the end?
Those are
Oh,
still. I like
really?
those. I'm a
That's
fan of
the only
those.
reason I go.
I'm a fan of those.
Yeah, those are really good. My mom loves those too. I love buying her those for her birthday.
Oh,
Shout out to my mom.
what-
Hey, dude,
what
real
a
quick,
good
too.
son.
Hey, shout out to Jamal Mahmood, guys.
Shout out to Jamal.
Yeah, just a quick one. But
We're
anyway.
about at 50 minutes, just so y'all know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Cool, Stephanie. I got another question from
Alright.
you from another. Yeah, she doesn't listen to the podcast. She's kind of a bad friend, but her question to you was, "What inspires you?"
Ooh.
And I said, "What do you inspires you for what?"
Yeah.
She said, "Just what inspires you." So that was the laziest question I've ever received.
But it's one worth knowing.
Ooh, that's a tough one, man.
What inspires you for Twitch streaming? Like how do you start your grind when you're like, all right, this is time, I'm doing this?
like just like to get started streaming, like. What do you
That's
mean?
as much as she
In
gave me, so
general?
I'm gonna leave this up to you now. Now you gotta do some
Honestly,
work.
I think my whole thing is like, I've been trying to find something that I could do that would like make other people happy that I would also enjoy. So I feel like I've been able to do that with this because I mean it seems like I'm getting a lot of laughs out of it and people are happy and stuff. So I guess really that, you know, I'm having a good time. I don't know.
I like that. I like that. That's how you know, help everybody else through. Like, there's been plenty of comments I've read from like people on YouTube or that they'll watch something and be like, "Hey man, like I'm really going through a tough time. This was really funny though.
Yeah.
This is really getting me through this and that." So
Yeah. Like there's been some people comment in there and they're like, you know, I'm not having a very good day, but you know, you cheered me up, like I got some laughs, you know, you made it better or something. I'm like,
You have a bunch of regulars.
that's all. Yeah, I do.
Really?
It's actually been crazy. Like, some of like the first people that found me on there come back still and stop by, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But
All right. Well, when you blow up, don't forget your roots, okay? Keep those people in mind.
oh yeah, for sure.
the second question from this person, I say that very loosely, said, who's your favorite friend with the initials AB?
Oh dude, it's gonna be Adrian, right?
I don't know.
Aw.
Who is it?
Adrian Burkhart, right?
We're gonna have to bleep that, but I think you're correct.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. We'll still bleep it though. We don't.
Wait, why we gotta bleep it?
No, we just shout out to Jamal real quick. Though,
Shout out to
but-
Jamal. Big facts. Great listener.
Great listener.
He likes long walks.
What,
Dude,
ins-
Jamal is our regular dude.
what inspired the name, the Lilpotate?
Okay. So originally, dude, I've been so indecisive with picking names. It's kind of crazy. Like when I first got an Xbox, I kept the name that they gave me because I just couldn't figure out what I wanted.
Lowcat 713.
It was like Endorsed Pine 44 or something. I was like, all right.
Endorsed
I was like, what kind of a name is that? But I'm keeping it. Yeah, at first I switched it to like Lil G Dizzle because my sister was LG Dizzle, and I was like,
Whoa.
I'm younger than her, so I was like, I'll just do Lil G Dizzle, you know. But coming up with Lilpotate, I always call myself a potato, just you know.
That's how you say it though. That's official.
Potato.
Potate.
Potate?
Yeah.
No,
or
no.
potate. Some
Okay,
people
that's
say
what I've-
some people just call me potate, so it's whatever.
Potate.
However, yeah, I say Lilpotate.
Lilpotate just rolls off the
Lilpotate.
tongue.
Yeah.
it does.
It's just-
sounds
Lil-
right.
It's nice. Yeah.
You didn't want a name like Super Weenie Hut Jr. or something?
Nah.
Super Weenie Hut Jr. dude.
That's Josh's gamer tag.
Nah, I'll be Dub Nation.
So is the hardest part of RPGs for you just finding a name for your character?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I spent a good time.
I'm
beat
just
the
like,
game.
okay, I can make the character, but oh gosh, I gotta pick a name, dude.
And like they're never gonna call you, like they'll like say like your name physically in like the dialogue of the game. They just like it's like,
Yeah.
you know, at the bottom of the screen, but
Yeah.
still like it's a very important thing for some reason.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Yeah, exactly. They're just gonna call you and like
Yeah.
Traveler or something.
Dude, I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, and picking the name was so difficult. I would just randomize it eventually. I'm just like...
I'm glad you brought that up because I was talking to a covering pharmacist that I was working with yesterday, and he is taking an entire week off because they're re-releasing
The vanilla wow. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
taking an entire week off.
I've thought about doing that, but
That's
I'm not
that's
sure.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Not taking a week off of work, but trying the
Can we get
vanilla
into
wow.
WoW? Can we like do WoW
No.
together? I've
Yeah,
always
it's too
wanted
late
to
for me.
do
It's
it.
too
It's
late.
not.
I'll
Let's
do
it,
I'll do
man.
vanilla WoW with you. That'd
What's
be cool.
I don't even know what vanilla WoW is.
It's the
It's
The
like
very
going
first
back to
thing
the
ever-
original. Yeah.
The very original one with
Max
0
level-
updates.
Max level was 60, dude. Not 5 level increments up to like 100 or whatever it is
Yeah.
now. That's why I like OS RuneScape because like it just one is nostalgic because I used to play it, and two like dude RuneScape now is just way too much. There's like so many more skills and things, and
Yeah.
it has a whole learning curve now, and that's how WoW is too. And WoW is way too easy now too. I played like 4 years ago. Last time I played, and it was just I made a 90 in like a week.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things you can buy just to put on your character so you can level up faster as well. So
That's sick. I endorse cheating like that.
Yeah.
They got it as an option, and you got the bankroll.
yeah.
Has
Just
Blizzard are there microtransactions yet? And
Probably.
God, dude, why are those a thing? Dude, imagine seeing a battle pass in Overwatch, dude.
Ooh.
What a
I don't know that they would do that.
what a nightmare that'd be.
Yeah.
Dude, so when I was a kid, I actually remember, I think I wasn't actually allowed to play stuff like World of Warcraft because people were getting so into it and like killing their spouse or
Oh,
like
yeah.
going out of the way to kill people in real life.
Yeah.
My God.
You think it was because of
Oh,
WoW? though?
No.
Yeah, that's why it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Remember the dude that tried to shove his cell phone up his butt because of WoW?
I think that's all fake.
Yeah, it was
That whole
fake.
Was that
Waffle
one-
Pwn
was that
account.
fake?
That whole Waffle Pwn account. was
Oh,
Hey,
fake.
what are you
that's
watching,
sad.
man?
Yes. I don't know about that one.
Don't watch the same stuff
a-
y'all watching.
It's a weird premium snap, bro.
No, those videos were funny though, dude.
They
Back in
were.
the day,
They
dude,
were
when they
funny.
first came out. Man,
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
They were. I watch them now. I'm like, God, slap the shit out of this kid, please.
Yeah.
No, Dad, no. All right. That's a KO in my household.
Jacob, where we at on time, homie?
58.
58. Okay, let's wrap it up then.
Well, fine, dude.
Final thoughts, fellas?
If you run into someone you went to high school with, never really hung out with them during high school, you just saw them here and there, don't feel like you have to reconnect with them. Because it makes me uncomfortable. And I don't-
Because it makes you uncomfortable.
Well, and personally for me, yeah. So I'm sure, I mean, I'm not going to speak to everybody, but I'm sure a lot of people are like, why is this guy, like, trying to talk to me? Like, because, I don't know, Steve's pointless. It really is pointless, in my opinion.
All right.
But that's my final thought.
Stephanie,
On my final thoughts are on that.
Feel free to plug all
Yeah, I
your
was
stuff.
thinking.
plug it, everything. Plug all of it.
All right. You guys can find me on Twitch at Lilpotate. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at the Lilpotate.
How you spell that?
Which one?
The Twitch-
Lilpotate.
And then the one with the duh on there.
The TH.
Oh, it's the I
Yeah.
thought you said
Say
duh.
duh.
I heard
Duh.
duh, Lilpotate.
I might have said that. Who knows? But yeah, just THE.
What you got, Matt?
Well, I'm tired of going in public restrooms and they're absolutely demolished from top to bottom. And everyone's leaving a goddamn mess in there. And it's just ridiculous. There's
Who's
too much.
doing that?
It's not right.
That's what I want to know. I want to know
Who
who.
does that?
And why are you doing
Oh my
that?
God.
The second thing, whenever all of these urinals are taken, of course I have to go to the stall to pee. And there's always a dude in there. He's like, hey, man, close the door. There's urinals, and you're fine with it. And that's a problem to me. So,
Someone told you to close the door when you're taking a pee
yeah.
in a stall?
Yeah, yes.
What?
Right?
Why?
Then-
Dude, people
yeah.
who talk it all in the bathroom just weird. Like you could have a real problem with somebody, just keep your mouth shut, man. I mean, really, no matter what it is, you just gotta let it leave the bathroom and it goes unsaid.
Yeah.
I
Never use the hand dryer because that makes your hands germier.
Yeah.
Always pat dry, never scrub dry. What do you got, Josh?
All I got is this.
Josh told me he
When
wants to
you
implant horns in himself.
No.
That's the reason I brought the
just
body
so-
modification thing up.
I'm
I
not
wanted him
planting
to come
horns.
out and tell everybody
that's
the
not
honest
what
truth.
I want, because that's not what I want for my life. But what I do want is for everyone to take time when you're playing an RPG, when you're making the character. Take your time.
Uh-oh.
Take your time.
Boring alert.
You know what that noise means?
You know what I mean. God, this is
So
the bottom
take
of the
your
class podcast.
Why take your time?
Doesn't matter.
That's how it plays whenever someone gets too boring. Just
Such a dick, dude. Where'd you find that? Such a unique moment.